So I made a video earlier explaining pretty much that I am going to be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 and I'm pretty excited. But then I did mention the fact that like I understand right now that supporting Nintendo isn't the best thing and stuff. But a lot of people seem to be confused. And I got a bunch of comments, people asking, saying, why is supporting Nintendo a bad thing right now? So I'm just going to assume that most people don't know the whole situation that's going on with Nintendo at the moment. Specifically in regards to the Switch 2, the fact that the Switch 2 is launching with a $500 price tag, basically almost double as the Switch 1. And not just that, but it's pretty expensive when you compare it to other mobile gaming portable devices in the market. It's significantly underpowered. And to be honest, to me, that's not that big of an issue. $500 for a Nintendo Switch, to be honest, I really don't think it's that big of a deal, since the fact is that I probably will be playing my Nintendo Switch 2 for many years to come. $500, honestly, is a small price to pay for the amount of hours I'm probably going to be putting on that thing. So I'm okay with that. But there's one of the major controversies right now with Nintendo is the whole game key card thing. So for those who don't know, a lot of these games, not all of them, but I am seeing that a lot of the newer games, you're not actually getting the data of the game installed on the card. It's not like your PSP. Like if you go back and play your PSP right now and you go whip out one of your games and you put it on the disc and you put it on the back of your PSP, you can play the game perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. But 10 years down the line, when Nintendo Switch 2 maybe decides to turn off their servers or whatever, you're not going to be able to do that by just putting in the key card into the Switch, because the data isn't actually on the card. It's more like a code, and once you put the thing in, the code syncs to like the network, and then that's how you get the access to play the game. It's like you basically just get the license to play the game. So that's one of the controversies. And the second controversy, the third major controversy, is that their games are $80. Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, all these stuff are like $80. Actually, I think Donkey Kong is like $70, but Mario Kart World is $80, and no one has had the balls to price their games at $80, but Nintendo said, fuck it, we will. Knowing damn well that everyone's still going to buy it because it's Nintendo. And I don't know, I'm one of the few in the minority that I actually think games are actually underpriced. When you consider going to the movie theaters, you pay $20 to go to the movie theaters and you get a 2-hour experience. Meanwhile, you'll pay $80 or $70 or $60, whatever it might be, for a game, and I get over hundreds of hours of gameplay, depending on the game. So I don't think it's that bad. I've always thought that games actually are somewhat underpriced. But I do think that some games are just dead ass not worth the money. Like, I'm looking at you, Suicide Squad. So yeah, interesting debate on that one. Maybe I might make a video on it. But yeah, for those who don't know, that's the reason why Nintendo has huge controversy. I thought it was a pretty common thing. I thought a lot of people knew about that. I'm basing off the comments. I'm assuming maybe not. Maybe people are not aware of that kind of stuff. So yeah.